Fucking island spawn. Oh, don't give me a fucking wreck. Don't give me a fucking wreck. Like, don't call me fucking black nigga shit. Let the fuck out. Fuck you up. Okay, like a bitch talking all that shit on the phone. And you ain't saying shit. No. Who is it? Don't give me a fucking wreck. Stop. What the fuck is she doing? What do you need?
I'm sorry, I didn't realize that we were supposed to sit here, especially since you were behind me, so now you want to go ahead? I'm just going to block you. Now you're not going to go anywhere today until I get there. How's that?
Nobody's answering, so how is this my fault?
It says till 2 o'clock. Maybe if you roll your goddamn window down, you'd hear it.
Okay, so...
Here who don't hear that message because you're busy playing on your fucking phone.
Okay, so what do you have to do here? What do you have to do here if it's open at 2? Why are you here?
Because I'm here to pick something up, too.
Okay, so if it don't open till 2.
For an elderly family member.
Okay, so if it don't open, at 2, then how the hell are you gonna pick up your medicine?
Easy.
Answer me that.
Easy. I'm right in front of that thing. How are you gonna get it?
Okay, can you get the fuck off my car? Thank you, sir.
Actually, it's ma'am, but fuck you.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Like I said.
Sir? Oh, really? Sir?
Thank you.
Sir? You want to keep saying sir, bitch? You want to keep saying sir, bitch? Piece of shit. Piece of fucking shit. You want to keep saying sir? Are you a Trump voter?
What are you gonna do?
Are you a Trump voter?
No, the fuck I'm not.
Oh, really?
What the fuck are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
You sound like a MAGA bitch.
But you touching my shit like you own it. Do you own it? Do you own it? Okay, but why are you touching my stuff?
I'm not touching.
Why are you touching my
I'm
stuff?
not touching anything.
Clearly, you was just. I have you on camera. I have you. Bro, I'm not even playing. I'm not playing. Get the fuck in the car. I am not playing with you.
Oh, you're not playing? What are you gonna do?
Bro. Get the fuck in your car. I'm not fucking playing with you.
Recording this bitch. I'm recording this bitch.
Don't record it.
Come on, bitch.
Don't record it. Y'all the ones come through saying fuck them kids.
Pull something out of there.
I ain't pulling
I want
nothing
your
out.
white ass to pull something out of
I
there.
ain't pulling nothing out.
We will beat the fuck out you. We will beat the fuck out you. You chasing me around, you dumbass bitch. You chasing me around, bitch. You might want to get the fuck away from here, bitch. Get the fuck away from her. Get the fuck away from here. The fuck chasing me around the motherfucking street, bitch.
Fuck, you thought you was scared, but bitch, I'm gonna get your ass up out here, for real.
Bitch, get your ass on.
Don't feel it.
I'm trying to get my shit.
I'm gonna call the police on your bitch ass.
I do too.
Now here's video of that assault that many of you saw on social media on a black man who is now identified as Reginald Butler. Butler was attacked by a group of people near a bridge on Deerfield Road Friday.
You know, this guy was riding his bike down the street, and they stopped him and asked for a cigarette, which turned into asking him to fight, calling him all kinds of names.
Sheriff Patton says later that night, Butler returned to that area near the bridge where 2 separate incidents occurred.
Reginald Butler went home for a while, and what he did was he retrieved a weapon before coming back from his residence. He did not return to the original scene of the crime, which we learned later on, but he did get back on his bike and began to ride towards another bridge on Deerfield Road.
This one, Patton says Butler was assaulted yet again.
Things escalated between him and this individual. That individual ended up assaulting Reginald Butler as well. When there was a break in the altercation to where the other individual was no longer assaulting Reginald, he was then shot. Reginald pulled a weapon and shot that individual one time, and after firing multiple rounds at this individual.
Both Butler and the shooting victim, Cameron Talton, who we now know was involved in the initial assault, were arrested. He's charged with aggravated assault and 1 count of conspiracy to commit aggravated assault. Butler has since bonded out of jail.
That was a very emotional thing for this entire community. You could see the pain and the anger and the frustration throughout this community, and that's why we work diligently with our state and federal partners on this case to make the arrest that we've made and to be transparent as possible in this case.
Now, the sheriff says they have also reached out to MBI and the FBI about this incident to determine whether or not this is a hate crime. I'm Chris Fields, 3 on your side. Now,
What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? Do you feel brave hitting a girl? Do you feel brave now? Why don't you? Why don't you do that? Why don't you harm me? Why don't you harm me? Oh my God! Don't do that. What the fuck are you doing? You're hurrying up from my car.
Tapos yung nai... Hey, can you call 911, please? Yeah. You knew the place, you retard. Can you call 911, please? The Indians. What? Why did you approach like that?
Because you're black.
You banged my car.
No, I didn't touch
It's
you.
broken.
No.
I got your license
Did I
plate.
touch you?
I got your license plate.
Hey, big nose. Did I touch you? Answer my question, you fucking
You're in
idiot.
record.
Did I answer? I
Live.
don't care from recording.
Live.
You got a free phone, you
Yeah.
fucking immigrant. You stupid nigger.
No.
Stupid nigger! Cops. You called the cops for what? Yeah. They already called the cops. So let's go.
Oh, you want to fight with me
So
outside?
you got a problem? No, we throwing you.
You want to fight with me? This is what you said?
No, you gotta get a out of here. You having a problem with pop. So
You said
you can call the bad review. My name's Michael. Leave a bad review for me. You can call corporate. You can call the CEO. I don't give a fuck. Get the fuck out.
I'm get out fuck, but
Yeah.
I see your energy change when it came to a man now. That's crazy.
All right, Shalom. Before I begin, I'd like to start out by giving all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Baruch HaKodesh, and double honors to the apostles, the elder bishops, and the elders of the great millstone to teach this 100% truth. Peace and salutations to the Lord's elect that be in the house of David. All right, today is August the 12th, in 2025, the hope year of our deliverance. All right, the IRB representing the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Through the seed of our fathers. All right, on this side, the elect is slotted for salvation. All right, 2 out of 3 of our people are going to be destroyed that reside over here in America, spiritual Sodom and Egypt. All right, as well as judgment and destruction to the so-called self-proclaimed white nation, which they're not white, they're red, and according to the Bible, they're the Hebrew Edomites. All right, the wicked the Bible speaks of. All right, and the adversaries on this earth. All right, and as you can see, all right, in the little short compilation I put together. All right, exactly how it's going down over here in Babylon. All right, it's division. All right, you know what I'm saying? This place is known as the Great Melting Pot because you got all the nations over here. But as you can see, all right, before the great and terrible day of Yahweh Shem Yahushai is upon us, all right, he's stirring these people up, all right, for the Lord. Before the Lord makes his grand riches into this earth, all hell is going to break loose in America. All right, it's going to be nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom, city against city. You know what I'm saying? All of that is prophesied to go down, and from the looks of it, you can tell we ain't far, all right, from that day. So I'm going to read the scripture on the screen, Matthew 24:12. It say, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. The word iniquity goes into sin upon sin, like stacked up sins. So the scriptures letting you know, because of all this sinning that's going down on this earth right now, the love of many is waxing cold. All right, and just wait until the famine hits. You know, wait until the Lord takes away, all right, the word of the Lord, the men of the Lord from speaking. All right, that's when all of these things are gonna come upon you people. All right, in a overflowing. You know, it's gonna overflow. It's gonna overtake you people, and there's nothing you're gonna be able to do to protect yourself. Because the time to get this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding from the men of the Lord is now. All right, the time to get right and create a relationship with Yahweh Shem Yahushai is now. But only the elect is on that type of time. All right, you 2/3. All right, you on demon time right now. All right, you out here just waxing worse and worse. You see what these niggas is doing. All right, they had some shit go down in Atlanta. All right, the other day, I got that clip. I ain't even did a video on that yet. But all these niggas dressing up like some fucking bitches and shit in dresses. All right, you know what I'm saying? It's time for the Lord to come clean this place up, and that entails 2 out of 3 of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans getting put to death right here in this land, and everybody else that resides over here in this homosexual kingdom put to death as well. All right, the Lord gonna beam his elect up out of here. All right, so we're gonna go through a couple of things I showed you in that comp. So 1 second. All right, so it opened. All right, with what it looked to be one of the either Ammon or Moab. All right, them incest babies. All right, they had been talking shit to Jake. All right, and Jake called him on that shit. All right, the man in particular. All right, and he was with his woman. All right, and you see, all right, these nations don't really want it with Jake the way they act like they do. All right, the only reason these nations are even over us and even able to do the things they do to us because the Lord brought us low. All right, the Lord put them over us. All right, this is Lamentations 2. In verse 15, it say, all that pass by clap their hands at thee. They hiss and wag their head at the daughter of Jerusalem, saying, is this the city that men call the perfection of beauty, the joy of the whole earth? All thine enemies have opened their mouth against thee. They hiss and gash the teeth. They say, we have swallowed her up. Certainly this is the day that we look for. We have found, we have seen it. All right. And that's how these nations look down on Jacob. You know? All right, how a fucking incest baby, a goddamn gook, all right, gonna look down on the prince of the earth, you know what I mean? But again, this is why. Verse 17, the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, had done that which he had devised. So this is all the Lord's doing. He had fulfilled his word that he had commanded in the days of old. The Lord told us, all right, in Deuteronomy, that if we didn't get right, we was gonna go into slavery again, all right? He had thrown down and hath not pitied, and he being Yahweh Shema Shai had caused thine enemy, all right, enemies, because, you know, we got many enemies on this side. When you read Psalms 83, it goes into that list, all right, to rejoice over thee. He has set up the horn of thine adversary, all right, adversary goes into enemies, all right. The Lord set up, all right, the power of our enemies over us, because it's a punishment. We're on the bottom. We're cursed right now, all right. But don't get it fucked up. These nations still know what time it is when it comes to physical hand-to-hand combat. They know they can't fuck with Jake. All right, you know what I'm saying? They know this. All right. And we know this. All right. Look at who dominates the UFC and the boxing and all the fighting and just anything that has to do with athletic ability in itself. All right. The Israelites dominate that realm. All right. But it just, you know, we're as a nation, we're cursed. And we can't overtake these other nations, all right? The only way we get back to where we need to be is by following and serving Yahweh Shema Shai, all right? The Lord is going to redeem us. The Lord is going to put us back, all right, where we supposed to be, you know? We can't do it on our own merit, you know? Let me see, hold on 1 second, y'all. So this is Amos 1. All right, I'm gonna read this in verse 13. Get some judgment on these gooks. All right, it say, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, for 3 transgressions of the children of Ammon, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they have ripped up the women with child of Gilead, that they might enlarge their border. All right, so the Lord ain't letting these gooks get away neither. All right, it's actually a scripture in Deuteronomy. I know it. I think it's 23. All right, because they're gonna be slaves in the kingdom of heaven. All right. Let me see. All right, Deuteronomy 23 and verse 3. Excuse me. It says, an Ammonite or a Moabite shall not enter into the congregation of the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, even to their 10th generation shall they not enter into the congregation of the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai forever. All right. So it's funny that they can, you know what I'm saying, talk that shit about Jake now, but we know what your future entails. All right, all you goddamn nations. All right, and it entails slavery to Israel. All right, you know what I'm saying. So what else I have in that comp? Of course you got Esau, bitch ass in there being the devil that he is. All right, the wicked, you know. It's nothing new with him. All right, that's what he does on the rig. All right, but you black women, And all you women of the tribes for that matter, you better watch your ass when it comes to dealing with Esau, because, you know, he's a bloody man and he's chomping at the bit, all right, to get down on y'all again, all right. This is Ezekiel 25. There's some more judgments coming. All right, I'm gonna read a little bit of this. All right, I'm gonna start at verse 11 and say, and I will execute judgments upon Moab. All right, that's the Chinese man. And they shall know that I am the Lord. Yahbashim Yahushua. Verse 12, thus said the Lord power, because that Edom, that's these white folks today, so-called white folks, they ain't white, they red, had dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and had greatly offended and revenged himself upon them. Therefore, thus said the Lord power, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and will stretch out, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and will cut off man and beast from it. And I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of the Dan shall fall by the sword. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury. And they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord, Yahbashim Yahushua power. All right, and you got to extrapolate on that. Even though we're going to get our hands on these Edomites, and that's what we want first and foremost, but on this side, when all hell break loose and Babylon the Great, all right, if you a heathen, and you run into one of the Lord's men, and the Lord man is turned up on that day, got that power, and the Lord then already turned the fishers into hunters, as it tell you in Jeremiah 16:16. All right, that's your ass in that day. All right, that's your ass, whether you a Jake, all right, whether you a Edomite, a Moabite, a Ishmaelite, a Elamite, any of them other ites. If you ain't an elect Israelite, that's gonna be your ass in that day. All right, because the Lord is gonna be, he's gonna be controlling, all right, his men in that day. We ain't gonna be moving off these worldly emotions, and you know what I'm saying. This way we are right now. All right, the spirit is gonna turn up even hotter. All right, because the preaching days is over. All right, let me get it right quick. Let me get it right quick. Because, yeah, the men of the Lord are fishing right now, but them fishers going to be hunters soon, all right? And who they going to hunt? All right, you wicked-ass people. All right, you wicked-ass two-thirds, and you wicked-ass Babylonian American citizens in general. All right, Jeremiah 16:16, behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord, Yahbashim Yahushua, and they shall fish them. And that's what's going down right now. All right, the men of the Lord are fishing for the elect. All right, and the internet does the majority of the work. All right, and it said, and after I was sent for many hunters. So when the famine of the word is here, all right, when the Lord removed the prophets from speaking, that Amos chapter 8 and verse 11, all right, send a famine of hearing the word of the Lord, Yahbashim Yahushua, then the Lord is going to send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rock. So there ain't going to be nowhere for you to hide. All right, you know what I mean? Nowhere to run to, baby, nowhere to hide. All right, because the elect going to get you. All right. So what else I have up in that thing? 1 second, y'all. Okay, yeah. And then I also showed you saying this shit that's going down with Esau and Ishmael. All right, these Edomites. All right, you know what I'm saying? They mad about the Ishmaelites. All right, you know what I'm saying? They bumping them in while they walking and shit. You know what I'm saying? The Edomite man is humping their car and shit. You know, calling them niggas and shit. Hey, America is finna implode. All right, and all you people is finna be at each other's necks. All right, that's why the scripture tell you, then shall every man cleave to his own kind. Let me see. Is it Isaiah 13? Yeah, Isaiah 13 and 14. It say, and it shall be as the chase roe, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people, and flee everyone to his own land. All right, because it's gonna get that bad out here. You gonna have to link up with people that's like you. All right, you ain't gonna be trusting nobody else. If they don't look like you, they don't believe what you believe. All right, you ain't gonna want to be around them in that day, because you know it's gonna be a time like never was since it was a nation, a bloody, destructive time. All right, so you know Jacob's trouble is here, and it's not just trouble for Jacob; it's trouble for the world in itself. You know what I'm saying? The world isn't gonna be is saved from Jacob's trouble. Only the elect is going to escape Jacob's trouble. All right. Now, the world is going to go on, of course, you know. But over here in America, Man, this place gonna be a desert when the Lord is finished with it. The Lord is gonna burn this place up after he beam up his elect. 2/3 of our people gonna be left here. All you heathens gonna be left here. All right, that ain't been killed through the calamities of men, seditions of men, all of that, you know. Yeah, and then you people gonna be chipped up as well. All right, ragged and tagged. All right, fattened up for the slaughter. You know, so that's pretty much it for the lesson. You know what I'm saying? Just want to, you know what I'm saying, show how divided this place is, how divided these people are. And they getting ready to spoil and destroy each other. All honor, glory, and praise go to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Okakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders of the great millstone who teach this 100% truth. Peace and salutations to the Lord's elect, the house of David, Kwam Yasharala, and the Bible Bar. Shalom, Michael.